Do not invest before hearing this. I've watched people lose tens of thousands of dollars making the same preventable mistakes. And today, I'm going to show you the 5 biggest traps that destroy beginner investors so you can protect your money before it's too late. This is TT Capital Clarity. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, I break down personal finance and investing in a way that actually makes sense. And today's video could literally save you thousands of dollars if you were just starting your investing journey. Before we jump in, hit that subscribe button because we are about to save your financial future. This is TT Capital Clarity. If you are new to investing, avoid these 5 things. That is the topic. Mistake number 1 you should avoid if you are new to investing. Mistake number 1. Investing money you can't afford to lose. Mistake number 1 is investing money you actually need for living expenses or emergencies. And I see this all the time. Here is the reality. The stock market goes up and down. That is how the stock market is. It goes up and down. Sometimes way down. If you invest your rent money or your emergency fund and the market drops 20%, right when you need that cash, you are forced to sell at a loss. You've just locked in that loss permanently. Real example. In early 2020, markets crashed about 30% in a month. If you had invested in your emergency fund in January and lost your job in March, you would have had to pull out that money at a massive loss right when you needed it the most. So what you have to do, what you have to think, all you have to know is this. Before you invest a single dollar, make sure you have 3 to 6 months of living expenses in a high yield savings account. This is non-negotiable. Boring? Yes. Essential? Absolutely. So, that was mistake number 1 and how to avoid. Mistake number 2. Trying to time the market. Mistake number 2. Trying to time the market. This is where people think they can predict when stocks will go up and go down and buy and sell accordingly. Let me be blunt. You can't time the market. Professional investors with a team of analysts and supercomputers can't consistently time the market. They cannot time the market. You are not going to do it from your phone while sitting in your couch. Here is what happens. You wait for the perfect moment to invest. The market keeps going up while you wait. You finally buy in because of the FOMO. Then it drops. You panic. You sell at a loss. Then it goes back up and you've missed the recovery. Studies show that missing just the 10 best days in the market over 20 years period cut your returns in half. The problem here, those best days often happen right after the worst days. If you are jumping in and out, you are going to miss them. The strategy that actually works: dollar cost averaging. Invest a set amount regularly every month, regardless of whether the market is up or down. This smooths out your purchase price over time and removes emotion from the equation. That was mistake number 2 and how to prevent. Mistake number 3, putting all your eggs in one basket. Mistake number 3 is lack of diversification, or as your grandma would say, putting all your eggs in one basket. I've seen people put their entire life savings into 1 or 2 stocks because they believe in the company or heard about it on social media. Tesla, GameStop, whatever the hot stock of the moment is. Here is the problem. Individual companies can go to zero. Remember Enron, Lehman Brothers. Even Greek companies can have massive drops. If that one stock tanks, your entire portfolio tanks with it. Here is a real example. If you put everything into Meta in September 2021, when it was around 380 USD, by November 2022, it had dropped to under 990 USD. That's a 76% loss. Could you stomach watching the 3/4 of your money disappear? So the solution to avoid this mistake is this one. Diversify. Spread your money across different companies, different industries, different asset types. For most beginners, this means low-cost index funds that own hundreds of thousands of companies automatically. You get instant diversification without having to pick individual stocks. Mistake number 4, chasing hot tips and trends. Mistake number 4, chasing hot tips and trends. This is the thing that's the trap many people fall in. There is one person who made 10,000 USD on this penny stock drop. Social media has made this worse. You see influencers posting screenshots of massive gains, and you think, I need to get in on this. But here is what they don't show you. The losses, the survivorship bias, or the fact that some of them are being paid to promote certain investments. The meme stock frenzy of 2021 is a perfect example. Sure, some people made money, but way more people bought in late, held too long, and lost significant amounts when the hype died down. Professional investors spend 68 hours a week researching companies. They have access to information and tools you don't. If they are making investment decisions based on TikTok video or Reddit posts, you are not investing, you are gambling. Have a strategy. Stick to it. Ignore the noise. The people making real wealth in a stock market are doing it slowly and boringly, not chasing the next shiny object. Mistake number 5. Paying too much in fees. Mistake number 5 seems small, but it's actually devastating. Paying too much in fees. This is the silent portfolio killer that most beginners don't even notice. Let's say you invest 1000 USD and it grows at 70% per year for 30 years. With with a low cost index fund charging 0.05% in fees, you would end up with 74,000 USD. Yeah, USD. But if you are paying 1.5% in fees, which is common with actively managed funds or financial advisors, you would only end up with about 51,000 USD. That's 23,000 USD that went to fees instead of your retirement. Over half your gains gone. Trading fees add up too. If you are constantly buying and selling those 5 USD to or 10 USD trades per transaction, eat into your returns fast. Some platforms charge even more. Stick with the low-cost index funds from reputable companies like Vanguard, Fidelity, or Schwab. Look for expense ratios under 0.2% and ideally under 0.1%. Use platforms with zero commission trading. Every dollar you save in fees is a dollar that compounds for your future. So, those are 5 biggest mistakes that destroy beginner investors. Let's recap. 1. Don't invest money you can't afford to lose. Build that emergency fund first. 2. Don't try to time the market. Use dollar cost averaging instead. 3. Diversify. Don't put all your money in 1 or 2 stocks. 4. Ignore hot tips and trends. Have a real strategy. 5. Minimize fees. They compound against you. If this video saved you from making even one of these mistakes, it could be worth thousands of dollars of your future self. So, do me a favor. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a comment telling me which mistake you've seen people make or which one you almost made yourself. And if you want to learn what you should be doing as a beginner investor, check out this video right here where I walk through exactly how to build your first portfolio step by step. This is TT Capital Clarity. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.